All right. I, 22 male, caught my brother, 15 male, my sister, 18 female, my father, 58 male, my mother, 56 female, my other brother, 24 male, my other sister, 12 female. Holy shit. My uncle, 50 male, my aunt, 47 female, my niece, 7 female, my nephew, 12 male, my grandfather on my father's side, 79 male, my grandmother on my father's side, 81 female deceased. What happened?
Is that known to them?
No, I didn't know. I thought you would read it. It's a copy pasta. It's like a...
Oh, is it?
Yes, it's like, look how many...
It's literally an r/copy pasta.
Yeah,
Wait, it's in the subreddit copy pasta?
Copy pasta.
Oh,
yeah.
I thought that was...
Oh.
Okay, well...
That's a good cold open now.
Yeah.
I'll just
Great
cut
cold
that and I'll
open.
make that the cold
Chelsea
open.
fucking
Chelsea
pranked
duped
us.
us.
Because I
That's
get to this
fucking-
part and it literally says 79 male who the heart party had been thrown for. I was like, what the fuck is this? All right.
it's just making fun of how many times people, like...
We'll spam that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like, retell the most unnecessary details of everybody there.
Oh, all right.
No, that was great. That was great.
Got me, I guess.
We're back doing Reddit stories. We saw your comments, very, very kind and supporting comments saying you liked the first one. So we are back with a second episode. And also, hello to the possible people listening on audio-only platforms.
Which may or may not exist right now. Who knows?
We'll see.
Like Spot.
Good call.
Close your eyes.
We beat the system.
He's a bot on r/.
Yeah. You can see all the deleted posts.
Why are you always late?
Sorry, I take my moderation duties very seriously.
Sorry, milady.
Dude, a woman saying "milady."
Yeah, it's
that's a
crazy.
great bit.
Chelsea came in firing.
Yeah, she's-
Pranked me with a copy pasta. Said milady. Leaves.
We're firing.
Women.
Milady
am I right?
is like a good term, but like milady is like I don't know. It's like it's very Reddit pilled. But I was gonna say
so try hard.
it feels so different than milord though. Milord you cannot be taken seriously. Like a-
Milord is for people
You
from
have to be-
1250.
yeah, you have to be
That's
under
that's
20. Like,
feudalism shit.
you're like under the 20th percentile for IQ if you're saying milord.
Milord.
I'm sorry. You're
Milord.
just a little serf.
All right, here we go. Am I the asshole for telling my husband to wipe better after pooping? My husband, 39 male, and I, 39 female, are in a days-long fight about his toilet habits. We've been married for 13 years. It has not been all rainbows and sunshine, so we've been going to couples counseling for a few months now. The argument. Sometimes when I go to the bathroom, I see that my husband pooped but forgot to flush. I didn't say anything at first because he works hard and he's a busy man. Too busy to poop. Too busy to flush.
wipe.
However, it started happening more frequently the past couple months. Once or twice a week, I'd find his poo in the toilet. So I finally brought it up, just like, hey, this has been happening more frequently lately. Not a big deal. Please try to remember to flush. He was apologetic and said he would make an effort. Less than a week later...
I'll try.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll do my best.
I'll think on it.
Less than a week later, I went to the bathroom and got another brown peekaboo. No poop, but a bunch of toilet
That's a
paper.
cool
awesome.
turn of phrase. Yeah, that's beast.
No poop, but a bunch of toilet paper streaked with poop was sitting in the toilet. So I told my husband, you forgot to flush again. He replied, oh, yeah, I guess I did leave a bunch of toilet paper in the toilet. Sorry about that. It won't happen again. So he flushed the poop,
He knew.
wiped, and left it on purpose. He's sending a
I
message.
have
He's
a
like, I have
very
to.
important question.
Yeah, lay it on me.
For the before poops, did she see poops minus toilet paper in the toilet?
That's what I'm saying.
And now he's like, look at me.
That might
I'm wiping
be-
now.
I'm a big boy.
He
Yeah,
left
I'm-
it there for her to find.
You may
I
have
growed
broken
up.
this case wide open. I replied, no, it wasn't just toilet paper. It was a bunch of poopy toilet paper. I wanted to be clear about what the problem was. Not the toilet paper, the poop. I didn't want him to think I was just nagging about some lingering, plain, clean toilet paper in the toilet. I feel like he has a history of downplaying or invalidating concerns that I voiced to him, and I didn't want that happening in this situation. He got defensive after I clarified that. It seemed like he wanted to explain why there was poopy toilet paper but no poop. He continued yelling about how sometimes he doesn't get fully clean after pooping in initial wiping, so his butthole ends up feeling itchy later in the
What?
day. And so he'll wipe it before getting in the shower, hence the poopy toilet paper that he forgot to flush. This man has horrible hygiene. Okay. From there, it blew up into a screaming match. I told him that we should just properly wipe his butt immediately after pooping. At some point in the yelling, he accused me of trying to shame and embarrass him. I said, well, that's not my intent, but yeah, a grown adult should be properly wiping after going to the bathroom, and I know I would certainly be embarrassed if I was you. What the fuck? We haven't really been speaking for a few days now. He said he's sorry, but also thinks I should apologize, and he's being aggressive about it. It has never been my intent to make him feel badly, but I'm unwilling to apologize when he's being so aggressive and accusatory. Yesterday, he told me in anger that I need individual therapy for my behavior. Considering our current work in couples counseling, I think we could have been nicer during this exchange. Am I the asshole?
Why does
That's a lot to digest.
he not? I feel like taking a shower rectifies so much of the issue. If you're like, I poop it and I couldn't get all the poopy
I have
off,
to wipe
which is a
before-
5-year-old problem.
But he's wiping before he gets in the shower.
So here's what I think he meant there was 1 p.m. he takes a poop. He wipes. Later in the day, his butt itches because he
just-
didn't
He just
wipe
I guess
well
he didn't
enough.
get it all
So
out.
he wipes and then gets in the shower, which to your point, just get in the shower.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
don't need to wipe and then get in the shower. Yeah, no, this is not okay.
I'm going to say I do get the whole second wipe thing because I guess different problems for different people. I don't know if it's
Different
Harry
strokes
in
for
that
different
zone,
folks.
yeah, in his zone of interest,
Gotta
but
be
like
zone of interest.
you
Jesus
have
Christ.
to, you have to, like surely you have to go take like there shouldn't be so much remainder that you're like you wipe. And it's still nasty, yucky toilet paper.
I do agree. The
Yeah.
rule is you wipe until you see white or red. The end. No brown.
White. Whoa, yeah.
White-
yeah.
Yeah.
But even
That-
if the mistake happens, like, it shouldn't be that bad.
I
Even-
have one word that'll fix this probably.
Bidet?
Bidet.
Bidet.
Yes.
2 words. Bidet, shower.
Bidet.
Either one. Get some water going down.
Hard water, yeah.
Wet
Just
wipes.
anything.
Wet wipes. I was about to
Oh,
say,
wait.
Yeah,
There
dude
was an
wipes.
edit at
Some
the
man
end.
wipes.
I think they're dude wipes.
Yeah.
Also,
Not a sponsor.
Also, to the poster, to the poor woman that has to endure this, there's only one way to solve this problem. You just got to leave a fat one in there too.
Oh,
you
yeah.
have to beat
I-
him at his own game.
I guarantee you
Yep.
he will be more upset
Yep.
about you doing it once than you will be about him doing it 30 times.
Yep.
He will lose his shit.
It's
She
like-
did, real fast, she had an edit that says we have wet wipes next to the toilet and a covered garbage bin in the bathroom for disposal. I don't trust this guy to throw them out and then take the trash bag out immediately. He's
Yeah.
going to leave poop in the trash can.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
we all
And
know
he's
that's
definitely
where
got
that's
an
going.
excess. So it's not
Yeah.
going to be like.
It's not like
Not
one
a
wet
good
wipe in there.
situation, No.
And that information kind of seals it for me. I don't think this is the type of dude to not escalate the problem further. So I
Yeah.
think if she pooped in the toilet, left
He'd
one
shit
for
on the
him.
wall.
I was going to say he would just shit on the floor, like
Yeah.
outside or something.
It's
He'd be like, "I'll just go shit
evolve into
outside, I
them
guess."
Throwing shit at each other.
Yeah,
Like,
I'll just shit and I'll wipe with leaves. How do you like that? It's all
Going
natural.
back to our primate era.
yeah, I'll just wipe
Yeah,
with leaves.
no, you are definitely not the asshole
Yeah,
for
no.
expecting basic hygiene from your significant other.
Yeah.
This isn't
That's
even
disgusting.
It's not even an issue that I would have considered.
No.
Like in a relationship, if I started like when you start a relationship, I don't think this is even something that would cross your mind.
Yep.
You would be like, you wouldn't even consider like, are they gonna leave big poopies? Are they gonna
Yep.
know how to wipe?
Yeah, I really
their
hope
ass.
my how old were they?
39.
30. Yeah, I really hope my nearly 40-year-old husband can learn to use the bathroom
the
properly.
toilet, yeah.
I'm gonna add a
He's
few
a
more
busy
words
guy.
in there.
Yeah,
she
he's too
did
busy.
very nice of her. He's busy. He's got places to be.
He's very successful.
The bidet and shower, 2 very important words. I think we get ahead of the problem. Fiber and roughage.
Ooh.
Either of those. It sounds like
What's roughage?
we like green roughage, leafy greens.
Oh,
Roughage is very good for your colon. Compacts things, makes you not have. What I'm assuming is he's kind of on the edge of diarrhea at all times,
Right.
Yeah,
because
it's, like,
you're not
nasty.
wiping throughout the whole day if you've got solid poops. Get some fiber.
Yeah.
Get some roughage. You're gonna feel a lot better.
I'm just confused. After like 13 years, how do you just now come into this
It
problem?
might be a recent problem.
Yeah.
True, yeah.
He's gotten busier.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say he's so busy and he's so successful and he has so much wise knowledge
Yeah.
that like the poop
And he's
knowledge.
rich.
Yeah,
He's got
and he's
money.
rich. He's so successful. All of the knowledge of pooping has left his brain.
The
and it's gone.
dynamics of the local herd and his pack probably
Yeah.
changed, and that just made that just throws.
Well, he's
off.
so successful now. He's got a poop guy. Poop guy
Got a
comes
poop
in
guy.
and he wipes his ass and stuff, but the poop guy's on vacation, so
His
it's
wife
like,
doesn't realize she's poop guy.
oh shit, yeah.
Maybe
He's like,
that's the problem.
I'm going to change this up. You are the asshole for not doing your job.
yeah. I think.
wipe
Yeah.
his ass.
And flush his toilets.
Yeah,
There-
my wife was my poop guy, but she just isn't doing
She's-
any of
right.
the work.
She was my shit spotter.
Yeah.
She's not showing up how she needs to.
If I was in this scenario, I can't get his headspace because if this happened to me and my girlfriend was like, "You didn't flush the toilet," I'd be like, "I've got to commit harak." I would
oh,
grab,
absolutely.
I would grab one of your samurai swords and just fucking like, commit harakiri. I would have a second come over and just chop it.
Completely agree. There's moments like that. Like, even, it's no secret here, I've thrown up on the floor in front of my wife from bad decisions being
Yeah,
made.
you've thrown up in front of
I've
a lot
thrown
of
up on Aaron's shoes.
Yeah.
Same night, bad decisions. The first time I went to Monique's like family house, her room was in the basement, which I'm from Florida. We don't have basements. You'll drown. Basements, the pipes have to go up. There needs to be suction to pull it up. Much easier to clog the toilets. I clogged that shit immediately. Like, I had a plane ride, 2-hour car ride, get to her house, clog the toilet right up. Just met her parents. It was horrible. When you try to flush, it's like,
Yeah, it's horrible.
trying to pull
We
it
had
up.
one in my
Everybody
basement.
knows you clogged it.
Those Midwest pipes have never met a Florida shitter.
Oh, never. They
Yeah.
weren't,
Met
they
a
weren't
Florida
ready for a
shitter.
good old Southern boy. I went in there holding the straps of my overalls and went to town.
My monkey suits off.
This is from r/am I the butt face. This is for
This is serious.
So this is safe.
This is
Kid-
serious. No more swear
Am I the
words.
butt face 18?
Now that's what I call butt face. All right. Am I the butt face for leaving my D&D group after being threatened with being expelled? It's an interesting word to use. If I missed another campaign. Sorry for the long intro. This happened a while ago, parentheses, like a year ago. A friend of my university, 19 male, invited me, 19 male, to a D&D campaign that some friends of his from his residence were going to do. And I accepted. I had never played D&D and didn't know what to do or how things work. At first, we had a meeting a week, and I created my character, a robot bard named Hatsune 3000. That's
beast.
heat. It's so good. Everything was going well, and even though his residence was 30 minutes from where I lived, I went to the sessions weekly. But as the course progressed, I had more exams and assignments, so I stopped attending regularly. I'm studying chemistry, and I require a lot of study and time. And I have an exam weekly, crying face emoji. But the others study different things and do not have so many exams. I was doing terribly on exams and felt I could do better if I studied, so I decided to attend even less because I lost more of the afternoon when I went, but they still insisted I go. Even though my friend and I made it clear how our major is, when we couldn't go, we wouldn't, and when we could, we would. It all ended when they decided to do an online session, perfect for me. That day I had plans at 9 p.m., but it was okay because we were going to do it at 5. I told them I would only stay until 8:30. Everything went as planned. I left mid-game. I had a good time, and my character had a bit of spotlight. But the next day, I got a private message from the DM. He told me my character was vital for the session because of some spell that made everyone drunk or something, and that if I was not going to the next session, I would be expelled. The next week, I had a big exam, and I couldn't assist. Okay. So I told the group I was leaving. I couldn't attend, I assume. So I told the group I was leaving because of the threat and my time not being respected. After that, my friend told me the DM was bluffing, but honestly, I had enough. Felt offended and mad of not being considered and my time not being respected. After that, the DM, who I thought was my friend, didn't talk to me again, and I was never invited to anything with that group. I hanged occasionally with them, watched films, went partying, and I considered them friends, but I guess I wasn't, or I was such a butt face that they kicked me out. At least that's what I think. So Reddit, am I the butt face? Yeah, that was...
This one, like,
It's serious.
both, yeah, it's serious. But also, they're like, this just feels like they're 19 and they don't know how to communicate.
That's almost
Yeah.
exactly what I felt. The one thing my initial reaction was to be like, give this a few weeks, you're going to forget it ever happened. Except he said this happened over a year ago.
Yeah.
And he's still thinking
He's
about
still
it.
thinking
Yeah.
about it. To the
It's
point
okay.
to the point where he had to ask Reddit's opinion.
Yeah.
Like it's sitting. Well, at the beginning, is it that the whole thing happened a year ago, or that he joined the group a year?
This
ago?
happened a while ago, like a year ago.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, I don't.
So I think you can just forget about this one.
Yeah.
And
I think-
just move on. Like, it's all right.
I think it's more like towards the end they seem to make it more about like just losing the friend group and not
Yeah.
just like
Especially
not getting
when-
to
That's
go
fair.
to D&D. Like getting expelled from D&D didn't seem like it mattered to
Yeah.
them. It was more the friends being like,
We don't want to hang out with you.
Yeah.
because of it.
yeah, those just aren't your friends.
those seem like some D&D weenies. I think they just want to play D&D and they just
Yeah. But it also doesn't say like.
I think him and his friend were both getting in trouble for not going.
Yeah,
Because he
and
mentioned they
it's-
were both kind of missing a lot. I think it's just you guys don't work for each other.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. You just-
That's not your group.
Hey, there's
Yeah.
other fish in the sea.
Yeah,
legitimately, yeah, that's about it.
You can just go join a different D&D
There's
group.
there's other D20s in the tray.
Wow, I want a shirt that says that.
Yeah, that's I mean D&D is fun and all, but if people are being that strict about scheduling and stuff like that and
I think a big part of it is the fact that this guy's 19 and he probably just started college and he's moving. It's his first friend group that is not, assuming like he moved states or something like that. It's his first friend group that isn't people he just went to high school with
Right.
and would see every day. So it's his first time having to navigate like actually making plans and shit like that. So I think it's just one of those things where it's like it sucks losing your first real friend group
Right,
out of college, like out of high school. And it's probably just something that's like, damn, I did really like those dudes. I wish it could have worked out.
That was actually like good, nice advice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's look.
it seems like it was definitely
you change.
Yeah.
Like friends change. I probably won't like these guys in a couple years. It
Like,
happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
And because
seems-
it's one of the first Reddit stories where I do understand from the other guy's perspective, like the DM and everything. Like, it is annoying to be like,
I
'Cause this
planned
guy-
all this stuff.
you also, he says, I let him know ahead of time, but you don't know if that's like a day before
Right.
or something.
Yeah.
Or like, hey, you do know the exam. They're not throwing exams on you.
Right.
You
Yeah.
know, like, hey, in 2 weeks, I've got this huge exam I probably need to study for classes.
I would
You
have
could go the other direction too.
Oh.
Of school sucks. You're not going to remember anything about the classes, but the
True.
memories you make in D&D,
D&D.
you're going to remember them. So
You don't need to worry about
yeah, get D's while going to D&D.
Yeah.
There you go.
you need to stop focusing on science chemistry and focus on your social chemistry. I think I would have loved to have been in the room for this DM being like, you don't understand. Hatsune 3000 is integral
Integral.
to this story. Everything
How can I
crumbles
make
if you're
them-
gone.
How can I make them drunk without
How else am I
Hatsune
going to make them
3000?
drunk?
We are 19, we're 18, 19. We can't drink, dude.
You don't understand alcohol.
We have to use cast a magic spell that makes everybody drunk because we're not allowed to drink.
Yeah, I think really this boils down to you're 19. It's
Yeah.
going to be okay.
Yeah.
I promise.
Yeah, I think your DM was definitely being a little bit of a weenie about it.
Definitely.
It seems like maybe you had been friends with these people and you just didn't. You are just now experiencing that D&D is this person's special interest, and they're very serious
Yeah.
about it.
Well, also, you usually aren't making, like when you're in high school and stuff, this is like the first time you're probably making plans that are consistently so, like, I don't think people realize when they make them, like, once a week we're going to do this, every single week we're going to play D&D. That becomes a lot, especially
is a
when you're
lot.
like 8 different people trying to make a schedule. You all, especially in college where you all have exams and have to study. It's one of those things where like I don't think people realize, especially at that age, how difficult it is to keep and maintain those plans.
Yeah, it's tough.
This is all taking place in college.
Exactly.
You are
Freshman,
you are
sophomore
in
year.
sophomore year of college.
Yeah.
And you're playing D&D. Like
Nerd.
you're about it. You're about it. Like it's not like you're playing it with like your coworkers, you know, like,
Right.
or like or people that you like grew up with. These are strangers to you, you know.
Yeah.
It's for lack of a better term, like you haven't known them very long, but you're so passionate about D&D, you're like, we're putting this shit together, you know.
Yeah.
It's-
Especially because
it's a much different tone, I feel like. It's much more serious.
Yeah, he didn't know anything about it outside of like what his friend told him. And so he's like, okay, yeah, I guess I'll just get in there and like, he's learning it all, like the whole D&D system and everything too. He's like, he probably like, kind of like we did when we started doing skill check. Immediately we were like, oh fuck, I want to look up all these different
Yeah,
spells. I
this
want to see
cool as shit.
multi-classing like skills, shit like that.
Do you
He probably
think-
got really into it.
He's a Hatsune Miku fan.
Yeah, I think so. Maybe you should get into magic. There, you'll be well served there.
I would love it. No one's really the problem here.
Yeah, because
Just split your separate ways.
See, that's the thing is it's Reddit, so everyone's gonna be like, dude, it's D&D. Like,
it's serious shit, dude.
yeah, this is your second
That guy,
job.
You honestly, you're off the subreddit, dude. Like, you're
I'm contacting
I'm
the
a
mods.
moderator on r/D&D5e, and I just
You clearly don't take this serious.
yeah. I contacted all my friends.
I bet you can't even name one single Critical Role campaign. You can't. You can't.
I contacted all my friends at 4E and 3E2. You're banned from all the subs. Don't even try to access it.
Don't even try.
You can't access 5e
You're
tools
blacklisted.
anymore.
You're blacklisted.
You're gone.
You don't exist anymore.
Don't try to play anymore.
Don't
Go
come back.
Go play with your iodine or something like that. You little bitch.
Iodine.
Go
Chemistry
play with-
nerd.
Yeah, go play with your little kit.
Nice periodic table, idiot.
Yeah.
Go drink some mercury.
Periodic table isn't here. We use magic.
So yeah, no assholes.
no assholes. I
Boil
think
it down.
I will say
It'll
one
be
thing I
okay.
do want to add is because this guy did kind of seem like he's like, I don't know why they're so mad. I'm missing stuff. Like they can just write stuff in. If you had been at 50% of your college classes, like your chemistry classes, the professor would have been like,
You'd fail.
what the fuck? You're
Yeah.
out of the class. We're dropping you.
Yeah.
It makes
Great
sense
point.
that it doesn't matter as much, but it makes sense that they'd be like, hey man.
As a ending segment later in this video, I'll show you guys the song "Dopamine" by Wing, and you can tell me what you think.
Will it get copyright claimed?
Probably.
No.
Or it'll catch their attention.
fan.
Oh, did you guys listen to T Wayne Nasty freestyle in middle school?
First,
First?
let me hop out the motherfucking Porsche.
This isn't fair because you guys went to school together.
I know. Oh, this shit was everywhere.
Did you hit the Soldier Boy in school?
Yeah.
Okay.
We had Soldier Boy. We had Soldier Boy. Soldier Boy.
Did
the
you
Wop.
guys
yeah.
live in a 30 to 40 mile radius of Soldier Boy at all times?
No, did you?
I think we did.
Was he in Atlanta? I saw a tweet this morning that said, "What's happening in Atlanta right now is happening in Naruto." At one point,
Wait, what's happening in Atlanta?
I don't know. Someone just said, "I just said, bro, what's happening
There's
in Atlanta
somebody-
happened in Naruto." And
Yeah,
it's like, what does that
somebody in
mean?
Atlanta turned into a giant snake.
There's
Yeah,
just a
I was gonna
dude. There's
say.
just a dude.
Someone's hanging over the city.
This world shall know pain. Standing over Atlanta.
21 Savage.
Well,
Okay.
God, I want to say it was 8th grade. There was a talent show at my school, so somebody performed the Soldier Boy song. and
Did they
then-
win?
No, I don't think so. And then somebody also did. It was a group of 4 guys did Solo Cup, the Red Solo Cup, and it was
They
was
did like
all
the thing with the cup.
yeah, it was all
And
miserable.
then between those two talents, that was your entire class, right?
That was probably it. Yes,
We had.
we didn't
a
have much
girl.
talent.
Yeah, I figured this was gonna come up.
We had someone in our grade in our 3rd grade talent show,
I think it was probably like 4th or 5th.
4th or 5th, who it was them and their friend, and their friend was like a carnival barker,
Yeah.
and they had like a hula hoop, and then the other person was in a dog costume.
What's a carnival barker?
It's like,
the-
come here, like,
right here,
oh,
see the
right
event,
here, watch
the incredible jumping
three-legged-
lady.
Yeah, I gotcha.
And the other person was wearing a dog costume,
Oh no!
and they ran around on all fours, and they jumped through the hoop, and yeah.
This is the same talent show. When you finish this, I have 2 more after this. I've got-
Okay, wait, this one was a heater. I didn't realize the set for that one was so crazy.
no,
we don't
'cause-
even need stories. Let's just
Okay,
go.
the set list, because the set list is that one started, and then another guy went up there. He had long, blonde, shaggy hair in a karate gi, and he went up there, and they put, for a child, a pretty astounding amount of like those rounded bricks that
Yeah.
kind of like have an arc, and they put a bunch up there. And I don't think even the talent show had really started. People were still funneling in.
Oh,
No,
he was the
we had all
opening
sit
act.
down. Yeah, he was the opening act. It was the opening act to this talent show that we were talking about. I can't believe it went this crazy. Being a teacher watching it probably went wild. But he
It was
walks
probably like
up.
watching a tournament arc.
Yeah, in a
Naruto
shonen
or
manga.
something.
He walks up and he stands there. His karate teacher is there, and his mom is on stage with him behind him, and she kind of rubs his shoulders. And he walks up and he turns to us and he bows. He goes to and he does everything. And he walks up to where it's probably like 4 or 5 bricks stacked, the rounded ones. And he walks up and he goes, yeah, psh, and he fucking breaks all of them like all the way, and they
What
fall.
the fuck? I don't remember that.
Really?
No.
Because I was like, what the fuck? We were all like, that was so cool. And then everyone starts to kind of clap for him because they don't know if that's it or if he's going to do more. He walks down off the stage. There was like that side door in the gymnasium where people would go for like car riders. He just walked out with his money. They didn't go sign out or anything.
They didn't
You could see through the window. They just walked to her car and drove away.
I've done all I need to do.
And I was like, holy aura, Batman. That's fucking crazy.
This had to be elementary school. I also was extremely shy as a kid. I hated public speaking, anything. And I got student of the month for my class because I was a good boy and I didn't want to go on stage. So better than going up on stage and being shy was I had my mother carry me across the stage. And I was a very large child. But in that same announcement ceremony, I forget why more people from my grade had to go up on stage. And I told you, I went to school with the kid from How to Eat Fried Worms.
Yes.
He was very bombastic. He was an actor at 6 years old.
Oh, of course.
He goes up on stage, walks up to the mic, and he goes, "Fight for the right to party." And the fucking room went...
By the beast... Wait, who's that?
This is the actor. He goes up to the mic, and he's just said, "Fight for the right to party." And
That's
the
it?
room burst into applause. A place went fucking bonkers.
What?
Teacher goes up, escorts him off stage, and to this day, I'm
They
like,
carried
one,
him away in handcuffs.
I'm like, one, how did this cafeteria of 5-year-olds know to react to "Fight for the right to party"?
Did he like
And
sing the lyrics, or did
No,
he just say
he
it?
just-
Because
said it.
I think it's because when you're that age, you know,
You'll scream for anything.
you
like that.
understand having the right to something, and
Yep.
you understand what a party is, and
And you
you're
like
like,
it.
I could do that right now.
And I
It's
just
like
I
he was
think
saying
I
this in
would-
front of all of the teachers. Holy shit.
Yeah,
This
dude,
guy's
the teachers
crazy.
escort him off stage, and still to this day, I'm like, once again,
We could
why did we
win.
erupt, and why did they escort him out of the? He
building.
didn't say anything
He was
bad.
He was
yeah,
he was
was gonna
nah, he was inspiring the masses
it
too
was
much.
it was scary. There was a Hunger Games moment on our hands.
Do you think if all the children had then turned tail and started attacking the teachers like
Just
chimps,
beat the
the faculty like hungry chimps,
I guarantee the PE teacher.
exactly. Like World War Z, they're
Beats them
climbing on
all.
top of them. They sound making Call of Duty zombie noises.
I'd love to imagine the Fried Worms kid says that, and they're like, "Get him off there! Get him off the stage!"
They're just
Like, they shoot him with a trank dart. They put the Silence of the Lambs mask over his face.
I still. What are we doing here?
Yeah,
again?
what was the post?
Okay,
What's
yeah.
this video?
Wow.
I was gonna say we could honestly cut that out, and then when we post this, we could post like a bonus.
Yeah.
Like we just is just like
We
15
don't.
minutes. Of
We
us
don't
talking
have
about it.
members, but we'll post it for ourselves. And
Yeah, yeah,
members.
yeah. Bonus episode for Spotify. Okay. Am I the asshole? Made people uncomfortable at a coffee shop. I am a 36-year-old man, and this situation just happened to me a little bit ago. My local yeah,
They are looking at me.
he did it. He did it, and he looked around, and then he went.
Reddit? I'm scared.
And someone on the other side of the room's like, I know those keystrokes. You just typed in Reddit, didn't you, pussy? My local coffee shop has a set of 5 leather chairs that are more comfortable than the rest of the chairs. When I got there, 3 men around 60 were sitting in 3 of the chairs talking. I squeezed past them into the 4th chair, pulled out my headphones, and started listening to a podcast. I don't know, and I don't care what they were talking about. Maybe 10 minutes after I sat down, one of the men mentioned they were uncomfortable with me being in their conversation. I told him I wasn't in on their conversation, but I was willing to move, and the other 2 men with him decided it was time for them to leave anyways. So they got up and left. Was I the asshole for entering their conversation in a public seating area? I have... The demented part about this is it says, when I got there, 3 men around 60 were sitting in 3 of the chairs talking. I squeezed past them into the 4th chair, which means you deliberately sat down next to them. Yeah. There was a 5th chair. It's like a urinal thing. It's like walking in and pissing like directly next to somebody.
He's
when there's
walking through
other
going,
seats.
"Oh,
You too?
Oh yeah, he's like confused. He was doing the 3 chairs were set up like this, and he was slaloming between each of them to get to the chair.
This is so stupid because all of this could have been fixed by doing the very polite. You walk up and you go, could I take this chair?
Yeah.
And they go yes, and if they say no, they're kind of the assholes there.
Yeah.
They'll most likely say yes.
And then morally, even if they say no and you have to sit in an uncomfortable chair, you're like, there's no reason I couldn't sit in
Here's
that
what
chair.
I'm really picturing, though, by the way he said this, is he's got his headphones. He's like, I put my headphones on. And one of them is like, I'm not really comfortable with this guy listening. And he goes, I'm not listening.
What the fuck did you
I'm not
just
listening
say?
to you.
Yeah.
Like,
But
I
also-
can't hear a thing
He
that
also
you're
says
saying.
headphones, not earbuds. So,
No.
like, imagine this. This guy pushes past. You're an old man. You were born. You, like, I don't know. You fucking
You
saw-
don't understand
fought in
headphones.
Nam.
Yeah.
You fought in
lived
World
through, like,
War One.
Yeah, you were a young man during, like, Vietnam. And you're sitting there drinking coffee at your local coffee shop. And you're sitting there. You've seen your...
Hatsune 3000.
And a dude wearing a t-shirt that says sarcasm loading 80% walks in.
I paused my game to be here.
Oh, Jesus.
Eat, breathe, game, repeat, walks in and walks directly past you and goes as he's like walking by as he's pushing. And he sits down, and it's like, well, surely he's going to sit at the far end. And he sits down directly next to you because there's like a napkin in the chair or something. And he goes, oh. And then you're like, well, maybe he'll have a little bit of something to say about this. And then as you're thinking that, he goes, and like slaps headphones on. Because he says headphones, not earbuds. He's
Right,
putting
right.
like
They're
big ass
over here.
headphones
They're
on.
definitely
Pulling out the
over here.
Turtle Beaches.
And then he's sitting there drinking a coffee, looking at his phone or something. And then you're like, hey, that guy's like, do you think he's listening to us? And then he just goes, no, I'm not listening to you. No, I'm not
That's
listening
the
to you.
mistake. Is he should? It was a test. He should have said nothing. I also love the idea, though, on the flip side, that the guy's like, I'm not comfortable with you in my conversation, and then immediately your friends go, it's time to leave.
Yeah, hey, we should probably head out
Yeah.
before this escalates.
I'm pissed that you're here. We're leaving.
Yeah, we gotta head out.
I feel like everybody is weird in this scenario.
Yeah.
Just have. How old is this guy?
36.
Yeah, no, you should have walked up. Look, I'm not
Yeah.
saying you shouldn't have sat there. Just walk up and say,
Ask.
You mind if I sit there? I promise they'll say yes.
I mean,
it's going to be okay.
It also depends on like how serious their conversation seems.
Yeah.
'Cause what
I
do
feel
they
like if
do?
they're having it in a coffee
they're
shop, though.
mourning the death of a loved
Yeah. One of their friends, because they're fucking 60 years old, they don't have too long left.
Oh my god!
Oh,
it was
in memory
insane.
of their other guy, their lost platoon member.
one. We just created a whole new story and iterated on that. He sat on top of their fourth
he
friend.
sat. Well, that was their D&D group back in the
Oh.
80s, and then he sat down right where
That's
where
where the guy-
Hatsune Miku 2000
That's where our
used to live.
chemistry major sat.
Yeah, till he couldn't show up anymore.
If every other seat is open and you picked that one, you shouldn't have.
Well,
There's a
you-
lot of missing info.
Well, the leather
Yeah.
chairs are more
They're
comfortable.
comfy.
Yeah,
I
they're
agree.
nice.
Why do you think the old people are sitting there?
True.
I was
Great
They
on
love
their
leather.
backs.
They love leather.
love
The
it.
lumbar.
Yeah.
I was gonna.
lumbar
They're
support.
Herman Millers. I was gonna say. The thing is though is also I know a lot of 60-year-old people. They're
don't-
probably gonna.
yeah.
If you sat down there and they didn't want you, they were probably like, "Oh, can you just believe this guy? Just coming in and sitting down
I
right next
agree.
to us."
Who is this? I'm not gonna say the word. But
There's
like,
other
yeah,
people
they
sitting
don't.
here.
They don't have. They have the privilege of not growing up with the immense amount of anxiety that the generations after them have adopted.
Yeah.
So we would all see that situation and we would overanalyze it and be like, oh my god, like that's why this subreddit exists. It's
Yeah.
because it's people overthinking
Absolutely.
situations. Old people don't have that.
No.
They don't give a fuck. They
Yeah.
like if they're unpleased with it. Like I'm surprised they weren't meaner to this guy.
Yeah, I am too.
Just start beating the
Yeah.
shit out of him. I agree. All of our anxiety kicks in, and it's like the three of us would be sitting there and like, is this guy big dogging me? Is he?
Yeah, they
is
would
he
sit
better
there and
than
they'd
me?
be like, "Why did you sit down here?"
sitting in the table, sitting in the chair.
There's plenty of other seats in the coffee shop.
I'd text you guys while we're sitting there talking. And be
Yeah.
like, can you fucking believe this guy just sat in that chair?
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, you're fine. A lot of these are just forget about it. It's
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, this is
Oh.
like, it's not gonna affect.
It's a moment in your life.
I disagree. I think Poster is the asshole.
Really?
I kind of
think so.
agree.
You're
'cause I-
sitting with a bunch of your friends and there's like a
Wait.
spot next to you and someone doesn't say a single word.
yeah.
They just sit down
yeah.
and act like they belong there. It's a little bit like, okay, buddy. It sounds like the fact that they reached out and were like, hey, we're uncomfortable means like they were at a little circle
Like
of
a
chairs and
circular
he just inserted
configuration.
himself
Yeah, yeah.
in their little circle. That's too much. Like just pull the chair out somewhere else.
Or like I said, all of this is fixed by asking
Yeah.
if they're okay
Yeah.
with it.
I think he's the asshole.
yeah,
Yeah.
I kind of agree.
You just gotta ask.
It's not the worst thing that could happen, but I feel like common courtesy is kind of like, you're not stare. Please don't stare at my phone or some shit
Yeah.
like that. You know.
Yeah.
I cannot find the story. I'm going to guess it was taken down because it was a personal one, and those are the ones that get deleted. But essentially, it starts with her being like, I have the ick from my boyfriend because he's not a furry, he's a Therian.
Understand.
And as they're going through it, he believes he's a fox. He wants to live as a fox.
Yes.
I'm like, this is crazy. It's not something I understand. Everybody do what they want. I really don't care. I just don't get it. And she's like, this all boiled over when he went with his friends to the woods for like a photo shoot kind of thing to run around as a fox. And she posted the pictures.
I have a question about this.
Yeah.
Is this not something that you can figure out before you're in a relationship with
Yeah.
somebody?
This is
like
something-
you're like, there's something off about him. He's vaguely fox-like.
No, 100%.
Well, like he looks at me and he goes,
Like someone who thinks they are a fox who wants to be an animal.
yeah.
Like
playing
I
it.
feel
Probably
like they
not-
don't hide it that well as like.
I do
I was
agree
gonna
with
say a
that.
furry
I-
probably masks it pretty
Yeah.
hard.
Yeah.
A
Right.
Therian
'Cause
probably.
she was
That's like
saying
their
she-
whole thing.
Yeah.
She was like, I'm okay and understood he was a furry ahead of time. I have lots of friends that are furries,
Okay.
that kind of
Okay.
thing. But the picture, I lost it. It looks like it's probably like a BMX track because there's hills and stuff. And the picture is like,
He's doing Superman.
it's probably 20 feet away. I'm not kidding. He's off one of the hills, fully in the air. Sorry, you won't hear me, I guess. Yeah, he's like this in the air with his feet kicked back, and he's got a tail, a fox tail. Here, I'll sit down. And a fox mask, and the camera's over here, and he's looking into the camera, full fox, full in the air, like he
Wow.
just did a huge like running leap.
Holy shit.
And I was dying. I'll
Is
try
he
to find
naked?
it. No, actually, he is shirtless. He no shoes.
Okay, I was gonna say
Well,
there's
yeah.
no shot.
He's got like little shorts with a foxtail and then the fox mask.
Where's
and
the
I was like,
foxtail connected?
I don't know. And
That's
I
an
didn't,
important
I
question.
didn't want to ask.
That's an important question.
I just went a little Trumpish on the I didn't
I
want to
didn't
ask.
wanna
I don't want to know.
Therians. Crazy group of people. Me, I think if I was one, I'd probably be an eagle.
100% of Therians
Probably
voted for
be
me.
a big eagle.
What was the Trump?
Big with the biggest wingspan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you've seen the picture of him with like the patch, like the little dark spot on
Yep.
his hand.
Half the people are like, he probably just got like a blood infusion or something.
Yeah.
It's probably not that. He's probably, we're seeing little, he forgot to cover up the void that he
Yeah,
accepted.
true.
The
He
dark
went to
pact.
Gul'dan and was like, yes, please, and sucked it up and forgot to put his foundation on.
The
Sorry.
astral gate is closing.
we have to hurry.
My tether to the spirit realm is growing weaker.
I have to go to Cold Harbor. Make a dark pact with Boleg Ball.
Cthulhu is a great guy. I don't know him actually, but he's a
Molag
great guy.
Bal-
I wish him well.
Boleg Ball. He said he'd give me his mace. Whoa, he gave me. Oh, wow. It's very beautiful. Am I overreacting for feeling insulted that my Venmo date requested me $3 for half the fries? I, a 28-year-old woman,
Strong, independent.
yep, strong, independent woman, went on a first date with a guy, 30 male.
Weak.
Fragile. We impotent. We got burgers and fries to share, and I offered to cover the tip since he paid for the meal. This morning, I woke up to a Venmo request for $3.25 with the note, half the fries. At first, I thought it was a joke, but nope, he was serious. I declined it and texted him that it was petty. He responded that saying I was overreacting, that it's about fairness, and that's just how he is. Now I feel turned off and honestly insulted. My friends are split, some thinking I'm petty too, others thinking it's a red flag. Am I overreacting?
Who the fuck?
Almost all of these stories I read, it's always like, my friends are split. And I'm like, where are you finding these cretins
Can
that come
I-
out and they're like, you should pay him $3
I think
for
this
those
might be
french fries."
controversial, and I'm not saying it's her fault, but legitimately, why would you even offer to pay the tip? Like, if I was going
You're
out,
the asshole for paying the tip.
yeah, if my girlfriend was like, I'll get the tip, I'd be like, don't
No,
even,
I got
like,
it.
Yeah,
How
like,
much
don't
was
even
the,
offer.
like, why just the fries?
She just
She
ate,
just
like,
had
half the
a
fries.
bitch, that's mine.
I counted. I counted.
Excuse you.
You don't get the red meat.
I expect compensation.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if if you're sitting there and he's like, "Hey, do you mind if we split this?" That's one
Yeah.
thing. That's not how I roll, but that's one thing. He's got the right. But to pay for it, because can't she equally request half of the tip amount back? Then?
Exactly. Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
just,
yeah.
Okay, well, I tipped $10. Send me $2 to make up the difference. Like, that's, I don't know.
Yeah.
That is petty.
This is such a weird, like, I feel like every like generation crosses this, like, it's like the sheep and the fox and the chicken,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
getting across
Is
the
the fox
bridge
real or
problem.
Ethereum?
That's a great.
That's a
that's
great-
That's
Sorry,
a
go
good
on,
question.
go
That's a
on.
good question. It's like there's clearly one solution, which is just like, you're a 30-year-old man. Just
Yeah.
pay for the fucking burger, dude. Like,
How desperate are
just
you
pay
for
for the burger, man.
$3.25?
It's a date. You'd like. It's really weird considering that, like, even if she was into you, there's a chance that you charge her $3.25 for fries, and then it ends up not working, and then that's your legacy for the people that she knows in her life. It's
I
like,
was-
yeah, she was a nice guy. It's just he charged me like $3 for some fries.
I think if I were in her position, I would rather him just be like, pay for your half.
Yeah.
$3.25 is such an insignificant.
so
Yeah.
It is
odd.
so petty. Yeah.
It is.
You don't get it. There's a gumball machine.
Tell me if this is what you're thinking, and maybe this is
Yeah.
misogynistic. He did not get what he was expecting that night.
That's exactly
No,
where I
that's-
was going.
That's what the first
And
comment.
trying to be like it wasn't a real date because nothing happened, so now you have to pay.
We
for
did
it.
Yeah,
not
that's what I
sleep. She
assumed.
didn't put out, so I would like my $3.25. I bought you
It
fries.
was a
you-
transaction for
Yep.
him.
You
And now he's
dare-
now he's charging
I
back.
will-
exactly.
I see.
Also crazy.
I see.
Which I will real fast. I
not-
will say him coming is worth $3.25 at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That is so true.
Bargain bin sperm.
Yeah,
lady.
But
What
also,
if we're totally wrong? She's like, no, we did have sex.
yeah,
Well, no, like we did, but like it was so weird.
yeah. He thought it was bad, so he asked for the $3.25. It's certainly not your fault. I just think it is crazy. Like, much like charging for $3.25, I feel like I'll pay the tip is just such an negligible amount. It's like we don't even have to discuss this. It's okay. No, thank you.
I think it's just the gesture.
I
She was
guess.
being-
Yeah.
she was being nice. That's great.
She seemed appreciative that he was paying for the meal, so she was trying to at least like do something.
Yeah,
you know.
I guess.
But then to be like, hey, thanks for the tip. Those fries, though.
Yeah,
By
yeah,
the way, the
gotta
fries,
pay me back.
Yeah, I'm gonna need that back, please.
Yeah.
It's also dependent on like where they were eating.
Yeah.
Because if this was like a Five Guys, like you're kind of robbing him blind.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
got to be a
burger-
sit down.
Yeah, if it's a
Yeah.
Five Guys, you're robbing him blind. He needs his compensation.
yeah.
$3.25 is a steal. Pay it now.
That-
He took
yeah.
out a
That's
loan
like-
for that burger.
Yeah, the $3.25 is a down payment on a Five Guys burger.
He's stuck at outside her house. He's like, I paid for Five
Please,
Guys. I do
please,
not.
I need
my
it.
credit
I cannot
score is
cover an
tanked
Uber.
because
Yeah.
of this Five Guys.
And I
No.
I think it's a great litmus test for relationships.
Yeah.
Of there's splitters and there's not splitters.
Mm-hmm.
There's going to be groups that work really well together. If both feel it should be split, great. You're a match for each other. If not, you're not. It's like the olive test from How I Met Your Mother.
Yeah, and somehow
if
this
anybody
guy
gets
did.
that reference.
Somehow this guy did neither.
Yeah.
He was like,
he actually did both in the worst ways.
exactly. Yeah. Honestly,
Please.
I'm doing some crazy brainwave shit that it would maybe he's requested the $3.25, knowing she'd be like, fuck no. So in like 6 months, if he's like still single, he can be like, hey, you still owe me $3.25. And she, yeah, to try and
Oh, it's
sneak
the old
back.
Kinda try and be a
leave the
little-
hair tie.
Exactly. Yeah. So
Right.
For the
he has to
modern
go
age,
back
the shittiest way
eventually.
imaginable.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
I can't break up with this guy because
If you want to do,
still owe
it,
him
I have a
$3.
Klarna. If you want to pay it that way.
yeah.
Klarna
Pay
for
with
paying
Klarna.
back your friends is diabolical.
For
We
$3.25
should
for
start
half
that.
a fries. Yeah.
I just don't have the $10 to pay you back right now.
Sorry.
I'll Klarna you.
Yeah.
This one's. Am I the asshole for telling my sister she wasn't always the chosen one?
Okay.
Ip man shit.
yeah.
Before my brothers and I were born, my mom had a child with an old boyfriend. Penny, her boyfriend, had a child with an old boyfriend. Penny is the name of the child. Okay.
Hard stop.
Her boyfriend / Penny's bio dad.
We've got another bio dad. Chrome Dad's back.
What's up, Chum?
What's up, Chum?
I've been out here spreading my seed all around.
These dumb gonks don't.
I don't know what you just said, but it sounded like a slur.
Doesn't it?
I'm,
No,
throw,
it's
I'm
some
throwing my
cyberpunk.
preem seat out to anyone who will have it. Night City.
God.
Oh yeah, this is going straight into Chelsea's ears.
Oh yeah, my bad.
Anyway, her boyfriend / Penny's bio dad didn't stick around, like bio dads tend to do.
Yep.
My mom then met my dad when Penny was 3, and they got married. My dad adopted Penny. My mom then went on to have me and my brothers with our dad. Growing up, Penny was always the apple of my dad's eye. He gave us all attention, but he always went out of his way to make it equal. Around the time she entered her teens, Penny would make the joke, quote, "Dad was stuck with you guys, but he chose me," or referred to herself as, quote, "the chosen one." My brothers and parents always thought it was hilarious. I thought it was obnoxious. If our brothers and I were ever discussing what traits we got / didn't get from Dad, Penny would break in with, quote, "I didn't get anything from him except his last name because I'm the chosen one." Now we're all adults, and Penny still trots that out from time to time. Sad. That's sad. Recently, it came up when my siblings and I were out with our parents for drinks. One of my brothers has a newish girlfriend, so he wasn't aware of Penny's
Probably story.
Penny was Penny was telling it, shoving in that she's the chosen one. I admit I was a little drunk, and I said,
God.
"Chosen by our dad, but you weren't chosen by your first dad, huh?"
Oh my god.
Penny got a hurt look on her face. My brothers told me that was uncalled for. Even the new girlfriend was looking at me like I was a douche. I said this story is just getting old. We've all heard it, and it's a little ridiculous. My boyfriend ended up calling us an Uber and getting me out of there.
Go 2319.
Code red. Get her out of there. The Uber X is inbound. Well, of course, word's gotten back to our parents, and they're pissed at me, saying I was rude. I said Penny was just being obnoxious. Am I the asshole?
Holy shit.
It's crazy because you said this one's an asshole one, and I was like, as I was hearing it, I was like, I could see this could get annoying. Yeah, like I
maybe it got
understand.
a little
Yeah.
old kind of thing.
Depends on how often she's saying it, but if she's saying it like every time, like I could see that being annoying. And then he said that, and it's like, well, you fucked it up.
Yeah.
That's
You done ruined it.
crazy.
Why'd you do that?
And doing that, he says I was a little drunk. The next morning you go, I'm so
I was
sorry.
going
Yeah,
to say.
I
yeah.
was drunk. I can't believe
I
that
think-
came out of my mouth.
I don't even think you dropped.
I think I'm happy this situation happened, and let me explain why.
All right.
Because this was going to fester for a very long time
Yeah.
if you didn't get those fucking bottomless mimosas in you or something.
Yeah.
So it's a good thing that you said this, because now, sure, she's going to be upset at you for a while that you fucked up, but you now have an avenue to explain how you feel and why you said the thing that you said. It wasn't appropriate for you to say it in the first place,
Right.
but you broke the ice that clearly you weren't
That it's
confident enough to
bothering you.
break
Yeah,
in the
dam
first
is
place.
broken.
So the next morning, like you said, you just say, "I'm so sorry. I have just always been very frustrated hearing you say it.
Yep.
I lashed out. I
Didn't
apologize."
mean to hurt you.
Yeah.
There's the very reasonable, great approach. The fact that he went to Reddit is stupid. You know you're the asshole. You
Yeah.
fucked up. Here's a little tidbit for you. One of my sisters is adopted. That shit, yeah, I can't believe I just
Yeah.
broke this damn. That shit's
Yeah.
crazy.
She's actually is like a spitting image
Of
you.
me?
Yeah,
Oh,
you
yeah.
can't even tell.
Very similar. If you're watching, hey. But no, that's fucking crazy to throw that in your sister's face. Your sister, who is supposed to be your family.
Yeah.
To just be like, what if I really go for the fucking jugular with
Yeah.
this statement?
Yeah.
Like, what if I just. How do you not think you're trying to crush her feelings?
Yeah, I guess it all depends on like the tone in which she has been saying this for years.
Yeah.
Because
You
the
know,
way
'cause
she
I get,
writes
like,
it
as
is
a
like-
child,
Right.
being like, "I'm the chosen one." Like you don't understand really what you're saying.
Right.
Yeah.
So you're just like, "I'm the chosen one." You probably heard the term "the chosen one" on TV,
Yeah.
so you're just repeating it. But like once you're an adult, it's like, is that your whole thing? Like,
Yeah,
you just
yeah.
call yourself the
Well,
chosen
the
one.
thing is, like, the other people, he says everybody else finds it funny except for him. So I'm like, maybe it's not super frequent, or it is very playful. If everybody else, and of course, all of them could be like, hey, shut the fuck up about this. You say it every day, and just hide it better. But it's like, I just can't imagine taking the deepest, most hurtful knowledge you have about somebody who's your family and being like,
Yeah.
I got this.
clearly that's her coping mechanism for being adopted. She's
Right.
saying like, look,
Or being like a
my
stepchild.
my dad chose me. Like,
Right.
this is so cool. Like, someone chose to be my
Feels
dad.
good, yeah.
And this guy's like, yeah, because your fucking first dad didn't want you.
Yeah.
Idiot. Like,
Took a
what do you
very,
think
I would
is
agree,
happening?
very happy semi-coping mechanism kind of thing.
Yeah.
And then he just fucking squashed it.
Yeah.
Like, hard. And not only that, it's somebody that you're supposed to trust and love very
Yeah.
closely. And they were just like, fuck you.
Too, this is a fact, like, imagine being that girlfriend.
I was gonna
my
say, her
God.
And
perspective's
being
probably
there and
crazy.
meeting like this person's family, and this dude goes, "Your fucking dad." is
Oh,
like, and then
dude,
being like
crazy.
and being like, I don't think I want to be.
I don't think this is. They got in the Uber, and he charged her $3.25 for
Five.
the
Oh my
fries.
Oh my god, they were
God.
going for burgers and fries and drinks
The
with the
he
family.
quotes it, the chosen one tax. The chosen one fee.
Yeah, no, I think definitely the asshole.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I will, like you said, this is Reddit, so everything's very glaring.
Mm-hmm.
Once again, go to your sister and apologize profusely and see if you can salvage the relationship. Because if
Yeah.
she never talks
Yeah.
to you again, I understand. Just apologize. Make it right.
It's interesting at the end here. It says, word's gotten back to our parents and they're pissed at me reasonably. Saying I was rude. They're not really that upset with you, it sounds like. They're just saying you were being rude.
Right.
They're not like, don't ever talk to her again. Like, don't,
Yeah.
you know,
Hey,
we're not
you
invited to
crossed
family
the line.
functions for
Fix
a while.
it.
They
Yeah.
just said you're being rude. They just checked you. He said, I said Penny was just being obnoxious. He doubled down.
Yeah.
He doubled down. That's crazy. The morning
yeah.
after.
I was
That's
gonna,
when you're in a room and saying everybody in that room is stupid except for you, you're probably the stupid one.
Yeah, I don't think this dude is a bad person. This is just an instance where you just said something you shouldn't have.
Yeah, you were wrong.
I think that they also, because I was thinking if they're like 21, 22, I could understand like 21
Sorry.
fucking up like this, but like he says specifically, he's like, we are all adults now, so he thinks of himself like at least as like a fully formed, like he would be like pretty mature person to be like, I am an adult.
I'm an adult.
I'm a grown up.
Or
Yeah,
he's young and he's like, I'm an adult.
that's what I'm thinking. It may be.
I'm thinking that because he talks about what his parents, and he's like, shit, it made it back to my parents.
Yeah. I got in trouble with my mummy and my daddy.
Yeah, Mom, Dad, if you think I'm rude, don't tell me. I'm old enough that I don't
Imagine
care.
He doesn't care. Also, if you are you have to apologize for this. And also, for those of you at home who do something similar or you fuck up when you're drunk, something you never do is sorry I was drunk. Because you
You don't blame it on drunk self.
Yeah.
That's you.
Because
like when
you
I
are
threw up
your
on
drunk-
Aaron's shoes when I was drunk, I wanted to throw up on those shoes.
when you're drunk and you say some shit like this, it's never just because you're like
It took
it's
control
still
of
you.
me.
Yeah.
And
I'm
because-
being piloted by this.
exactly.
by this.
It's not like someone took
I'm
you
yet
over.
a vessel for my brain.
I am a Jaeger for this Jaeger bomb.
Damn,
Either you-
what a
Right?
reference. That was crazy.
Either you are the one who was thinking, like you were either thinking it and your drunk self just loose lips like said it, or you let yourself get drunk enough that you thought it would be funny or whatever to say it.
Right.
Whatever the cause is, it's still your fault that it
Imagine-
happened like this.
Imagine he goes up to his brother and he goes, she says, I'm the chosen one. He walks up to his brother. He goes, check this shit out.
Yeah. No, just
Watch this.
I got this.
leans over to the girlfriend like, "You're gonna want to see this part, dude."
Welcome to the family.
Yeah.
Your dad.
Your dad
Bazinga,
left.
as he gets into an Uber.
Yeah, he's like,
Yeah. Your dad despawned. Your dad stood there too long and he got kicked from the game.
For real this time, I'll get that Discord switched over so we can put a link in the description to
Yep.
the Discord.
Mm-hmm.
And I think next time we'll call you guys in if you need advice on something.
Yeah.
We'll go through your problems so we can fix that because everybody needs our opinions and Ja Rule's opinion. And those are the big
when's he
ones.
coming on?
I was gonna say we could probably get him.
We probably
sometime.
could. Is he in prison?
Anyway.
Also, sorry. real,
Yeah,
we'll cut
wasn't-
that out, but leave this in. We are sick, so now we have a TOC link and code for Cheeky. You can click the link down below to get the best goddamn soap. Use the soap with the link below.
Yep.
Is that it?
Yep, that's it. We hope you guys enjoyed this one. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to keep watching and get notified when we do more of these.
Bye.
Bye.
Leave. Stop watching.